Hey there, young entrepreneurs. It's me, Shadak Naim, and welcome back for another episode on Wi-Fi Rise Board. Today is a special day, right? Because we got an invitation for investors event right now, and we are gonna go there by 2:30. The event gonna start. Right now we are a bit early, so that's the reason why I'm recording for today's video. Now, what I say, today is the first video for the month, April 2024, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen, so that's the reason why I just get ready for my laptop, a camera stand, and everything in between. All right, and I'm really happy for this opportunity. It was given to me by one of my close friend, and gonna give our 110% no matter what happens. But most importantly, my young entrepreneurs, this is another step. Okay, it's called raising a capital or finding investors for your company. Why? Because with your few $100, few $1,000, your company won't be able to run. So that's the reason why we ask investors for their money to invest in our company. So today we're gonna ask for two company about 6 figures, right? For Aura Advisor and at the same time BizMap Pro. So hope everything goes well, and I'll try to record as much things as possible because usually there's a lot more small businesses will be there, and mostly it's about tech and tech entrepreneurship. But this is my first April meeting for the month and our first recording for this month. And we hit 6K subscribers, so thank you so much. We're gonna give away for 10K subscribers once we hit 10K subscribers, alright? So, you know what I say? So, further not, let's go to the building. The building's over there, okay, but we are in the, how should I say, if you look around, we in the most industrialist part, okay? It's like a full of businesses and companies all over me, right? But it's very beautiful building, I know. But at night it'll be even beautiful because the lights will be up. But you know, I love the place, I love the vibe. Everybody's going to office because right now it's about the lunch period, right? So like what I say, we're gonna go in, we're gonna see the investors, we're gonna see how other business work and see how we can improve on our business. But at the same time, is there anybody want to invest in our business? That's the main thing. Right, if everything goes well, you will see an upgrade in the channel, you will see upgrade in my company, you will see more opportunity coming in. But if nothing goes well, alright, we have zero investors coming in, it is okay. Alright, our advisors still can survive. With the margin will be even lower and the progression will be even slower. But you will survive through thick and thin. Alright, so my young entrepreneurs, let's go to the building there and let's see how the setup is like and see all the investors and the small business owners in Singapore. Let's go.
That's when I did my second company, Quantum Inventions, which led to about 3 rounds of capital. We sold to Continental Corporation, which is an automotive German company, in 2017. Worked with them for 5 years, learned discipline on the job, and then started another one called Proxterra, which is in the business of helping cross-border trade finance for SMEs, but most of our work is in Africa. So great to be here. I'm hoping we can share some real anecdotes towards scaling growth.
Awesome. So over to you, please.
Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Navas. I'm head of APAC and managing director for Mars Growth Capital. Mars Growth Capital is a joint venture between MUFG Bank, which is one of Japan's largest banks, and fintech company called Liquidity Capital. We are Asia's largest venture lending fund. We provide non-dilutive capital for growth stage, late stage companies to grow internationally, to do acquisitions and do all sorts of things as they scale towards their IPO. Thank you very much.
Henry.
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm the founder and CEO at Carta. We're about a little over 10 years old, about 2,000 employees, about 400 million in revenue. We've raised about $1 billion, and we do really 2 lines of business. We do cap table management for startups, and then fund management for venture capital firms.
That's super awesome. So before we start the official topic about investor capital impact on investors and all, maybe Henry, could you share a little bit about the founding story and
What you put out on your investor deck, what you put out on your prospectus of each round of fundraising is first meant for you, then for the investors, right? If you don't hold true to that, you will have problems because believe me, most projections don't hold. It's not a surprise, most projections don't hold. Very few have outpaced the projections themselves. So there are different aspects to choosing which one comes first, but largely you could grow first, then the profitability comes through. And of course, profitability is not the same as cash flow. Businesses that take money up front, cash flow can be almost cash conversion cycles can almost be negative, and that's good. But typically, you also have to look at the cash conversion as you scale the business. And as Nawaz put it, you will know what your business needs to do. Now the fact is, when investors put in money also, they are literally also asking the question, which is, what will you do with this money and what will it take you to? If it's profitability and cash flow, great, you're through the rings. But if it is to get you to the next cycle and you need
And we are back. So what do we learn from this type of business events, networking event? Well, a lot of things. First and foremost, there's a lot of money out there in this world for you to grab. So go out there and start your own business. Second thing, 1 million to 10 million, from 10 million to 20 million. But our company, we are going to start with 0 to 1 million first. So that's the reason why I wasn't too sure how to ask for proposal. I wasn't there to ask for funding. I want to gain the understanding of funding first before you ask about funding. And last but not least, there's a lot of money in this world. So money isn't the issue for my young entrepreneurs. The issue is the idea for pitching in, and most importantly, people buying your ideas or not. All right. And before, like for my case, right, I don't want to ask any type of funding, or I don't want to ask $1 million in funding just because we have a product, right, a product or service, but nobody's buying it. So that's going to be a waste of a lot of investors' money, and there's consequences for it. All right, it doesn't mean that you just take the money and you can just, how should I say, you just take the money and you just spend it all, and there's no ROI. They will ask your ROI. They will ask the principal money back, they will ask their interest back, they will ask a lot of things back, and definitely they will ask some equity in the company, and more so important, they're gonna ask where is the profit, what are you doing. All right, so it's not just like, okay, I go in, I take the money and I start a business, but if the business fail, there's a repercussion for it. So it's not like it's free money, right? And that's the reason why Aura Advisor, we are taking the money we earn in profit and we reinvest back first. So we need a solid ground before we ask for a venture capital. And at the rate we're going, okay, I am happy with it. Okay, especially for BizMap Pro, we have like one client coming in, and she already paid for everything, so I'm fulfilling her service right now. And we have like 5 people in our team, all right, not including the call center we are established in Philippines. We're gonna run advertisement soon for Aura Advisor. For BizMap Pro, that's later on, okay, not now. We're looking at the month of June to July. We're gonna launch the advertisement for BizMap Pro. So for now, we are gonna go with Aura Advisor first before we talk about BizMap Pro, because BizMap Pro is a passion project. It's more like solve my personal problem, but I realized that personal problem applies to everyone. And once both companies fully established and making $1 million in revenue, then we can go to this type of venture capital and we can ask from million to 10 million, 10 million to 20 million, and the sky's the limit. All right, so this is how I'm looking at it, because I want to test the product, I want to test the service before I ask for funding. Just imagine if you go and ask for a funding for this type of company, but your product isn't selling or nobody buying your service, which is dangerous. All right, means you need to start from scratch, everything need to be learned again, and repackage everything. So that's the reason why we are trying out we testing everything out first. Okay, and so far, what is the progress? Yes, we still only we still got our account unbanned on Facebook. Facebook unbanned our account, thank God. All right, everything is clear, so we can run our campaign again, and we're going to run Facebook campaign from this month to next month. We need to get at least 10 clients before 3 starts. That's really, really important. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we will figure it out, right? We will figure it out. We run our advertisement, we optimize it, we do our CRM, we do our call, we do everything just to get another 10 more clients coming in to Aura Advisor. But once we hit the 30 client mark, that's our benchmark, alright, to test everything. Once we hit the 30 client mark, then I'll share with y'all. Okay, that's my promise from me to you, which is once we hit the 30 clients on a monthly retainer with a 1-year contract, then we will share with you how I did it. Alright, where did I went? What was the upside? What is the downside? Was it worth it? Is the money? How's the profit margin? My payment, my teammate payment. How do I pay for everyone? Who do I met? And pretty much everything you need to know when you start a business in Singapore. And I mean, you can go and ask, a lot of young entrepreneurs. The starting part is difficult, but once the wheels roll, once everything's coming in, then we can start seeing clients coming in. But in Singapore context, right, the market is really small, especially you niche down, even smaller. So that's the reason why we need to go for overseas clients. So now things will get a bit more iffy, because now we need to look at the time zone difference. We need to look at client fulfillment. We need to look at troubleshoot. Imagine everything is there, the problem to fix. That's the reason why Aura Advisor is a premium product, right? And I mean, when I'm talking to y'all, it is 3 in the morning in Singapore. And most of the people here are sleeping, but I'm here recording the thing I went through today. I mean, definitely this will pay off, alright? I don't know when is the end, alright? When is the next upscale going to happen? When is the next scaling for our company will happen? But this will pay it off, alright? And there will be a better production, like I promised. There will be a better camera, there will be better setup. But that's the reason why this whole YouTube channel was built, is because we are not just showing you the fancy stuff, right? We're not just showing you, oh look at the Gucci I'm wearing, or look at the Prada, or look at Adidas I'm wearing. It's more like, okay, we start from somewhere, right? This is something very low, from being like earning 500, 600, we're earning 2,000. Then from there, how we're going to earn 20,000, 30,000 on monthly retainer, and on and on. So this is how I'm looking at it, alright? I'm not just going to shove it down and say that, okay, look, I became like our own businesses, but you don't know how the business work, or you don't know what business I'm doing. Okay, I don't want that to happen. That's the reason why I'm cataloging it. Or I can wait until my business becomes successful, then I start recording again, which is not good for my young entrepreneur, because they don't understand the struggle I'm going through, the pain you have to go through just to come where we are right now, right? We started with $600 monthly on a retainer. Now we go up to 2,000 monthly on a retainer. And same goes for Business Pro. Business Pro was my idea, right, of networking, but Business Pro is a $200 monthly retainer, high ticket service. So it's great. Okay, it's great. It sounds fun, but these days will come. Alright, my young entrepreneurs, I want all of you to listen up. These days is here, right? Like what I say, it's 3 in the morning, okay? And I am recording this video to tell you how I feel, what is going through in my mind. There's a team that are waiting for videos to come out. There are a team that wants to edit my video, because my team is value based rather than price based, okay? And most of the time I will just give away. I'm just take it, just do whatever you want, have fun with it. But this is the reason why I'm doing this type of video, alright? Most of the people will just focus on the business, and once the business is booming, then they start recording and say, oh, this is what I did, this is what I did. But they don't understand that, they don't grasp, right, the process of going through it, right? I mean, take a look at me, alright? We started with how much? We started off trading, and now we're having our own business. Soon we're just gonna upscale the business even more to the next level, and definitely we will break this barrier. And once the barrier is broken, there's a lot more barriers that we're gonna break in the future. Alright, my young entrepreneurs, I don't want to drag this video so long, alright, because this was a small event. This is our first video for April. There's one more video I'm still fixing up because it's a bit of there was a bit of numbering problem. But once the video is up, then I'll post it on, my team will post it on YouTube. Alright, so it's me, Shadak Naim. Thank you so much for coming for today's video. Tomorrow, which is this morning, I have another business meeting. I mean, the whole month of April is just about business meeting, and meeting people, shaking hands, you know, smiling, getting knowledge, alright. But the important thing is, what is the ROI for these events? That's most important. Remember, we can enter as much meeting as we can, but as a savvy entrepreneur, what is your ROI? So this event, it was, I pay about $20, but the knowledge was worth $20. Okay. Same goes for the coming morning event, okay, for fintech. So there's another entrepreneur networking event this morning coming up. So what is it worth the ROI? So if you calculate everything, I mean, if I get another 2 more person to work on BizMap Pro, right, we'll be on it'll be like a $600 monthly retainer, just like that. So I mean, it's something to tell to y'all, because a lot of people online, you know, just say, you know, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. Yeah, you're doing it, but you're not showing the process, alright? It's like when Picasso or Da Vinci or any of these people, right, great, or Newton, just imagine when Newton talking about the laws of gravity and stuff like that, and he's not recording the process, okay? A lot of young entrepreneurs, you know, they say, you know, like for example, if you talk about trading, right? So, you know, a lot of people say, you know, I started trading, but they don't show the dark side of trading, which is losing your account, blowing up your account, the margin call, the spread errors, the God knows, a lot of things that's can go wrong, will go wrong to you, okay? But the thing is, how you gonna cope it? So that's the reason why I'm here, okay? And I'm here to tell to y'all that it is okay, right? It's part of the journey. You just can't say, you know, everything's going to be bad, going to be bad, going to be bad. Things will be good. Things will get better in the future. All right. If it's not now, it'll be one day. Just one day, you'll be great. All right, my young entrepreneurs, do not stress so much. All right. If you already start the journey with me, coming this far, you know, do know. All right. You are above like 99.9% of most entrepreneurs who wanted to start this journey. All right. But you're already here, which is I'm really happy for all of you. All my young entrepreneurs, it's me, Shadak Naim. Always remember to train safe, be smart, and always turn on, tune in, and cash out. Remember to cash out because you need to get some profit. And I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Bye.